Alright, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am back from lunch, so let's throw you on window. I have my microphone on. We're going to jump really quick into the islands map. So I want to grab a couple things out of the landfill area. Probably going to grab like the entire landfill if it's in one transform group. We'll probably use this entire setup here on the other map. Crap, you've got the planes I'm going to have to delete. Actually, so we're not going to save this. Let's come down here. I'm going to get rid of... just going to get rid of the particle systems. Let's grab this whole mess. Oh man, it has the bridge and everything. All right, can I delete the bridge? If I get rid of you, I get rid of you, get rid of that, get rid of the street. Yeah, so that's going to give me just this. Okay, let's go File, Export, Landfill. And I'm going to exit this without saving any changes, so don't mess that up. All right. Let's come into here. Let's go back to new buildings. Let's check our textures. And we're going to have to fix textures. All right. All right, first of all, let's go into... scroll up top. All right, you know, to go back a folder. Islands, common file folders. All right, this one, let's cut and paste. I'm going to spend in like an entire day just cleaning textures up. All right, so we're going to, oh man. All right, copy textures, paste. So that'll take care of these. Place those. Alright, and now we got to take care of these. So new buildings placeable, seeds, textures. New buildings placeable, seeds, textures. Let's grab these and stick them here. And it looks like they're already in there. And then let's get rid of this whole mess. Let's save that. And let's see if the landfill is going to open up without any errors. And all right, no errors in the log. Good. All right, so let's jump back into here. And all right, let's go to places. We have an extra transform group. Cool. So let's duplicate that. You're going to be landfill. And we're going to throw you right there. And then I'm going to get rid of the grass in this corner. So let's go to, we had subtract, we're on subtract. Let's go to grass. And let's get rid of just the whole mess in this corner. Gives us room to work. So let's go File, Import, Landfill. Let's go Edit, Cut, and Paste. And oh man, it's not zeroed out. I was hoping I didn't have to rebuild this. Alright, we're going to have to do this the hard way. So let's pull you down. And we'll see which way you're turned and which way I want to put you in. Okay, it looks like you're going to be backwards anyway. So let's spin you this way. Bring you back this way. And now I can get you where I want you. Actually, yeah, I think this way will turn out pretty well. Now just got to get the height in. Alright, so let's go. Let's go 115, 116, .4. Puts it on the ground. Yeah, that puts it on the ground. Alright, now we can, I think, pull this back a hair. Yeah. And then you are going to become our cell point for sewage and trash. Alright, so let's go to rough dirt. Let's click on that so it's not lit up like a Christmas tree. So rough dirt for the landfill. We'll get some mud and stuff in here. Let's come over here. Alright, well, let's take our strength down. Now let's pull this up a little bit. Alright, now where is our trash? Trash waiting to be burned. And over here, we'll do the same thing. Let's pull the ground up here a little bit. And let's grab trash. Then we'll put get a cell point in here. So let's grab some pig mud. And we'll have a road coming in like around here. Back out. Something like that. Now we'll get a road coming in. Now, do we want to run a road along the mountain, or do we want to run our road along the tracks and come in? I think we're going to run our road along the tracks. Let's come out this way. Actually, let's work our way, while we're working our way out, since we're going to put a field back here anyway, let me go, okay, we're on grass. This is going to probably be a big field. So while we're working our way out, let's just get rid of the grass. Good to about here. Let's take this out. Work our way out. And I know we're going to miss some, so I'm sure there's going to be some spots that we're still going to have to mess with the grass. We're going to have a couple of long fields back in here. Again, we'll just work our way out. A little bit through here. And then that pretty much takes us to there. Alright, what I'm thinking of doing, and we'll have to figure out what we're doing there. Definitely this corner is going to need a little bit of work. Alright, I think we're going to run a road coming back. So let's go to concrete. Actually, I want to go to dirt. Let's go to dirt. Let's go to square. I want you a little bit bigger than like one lane. Alright, we're going to run this. I'm going to leave a little bit of grass. Yeah, let's run this straight back. I have to go a little bit smaller. There we go. Let's run this straight back. Now we're going to have to deal with this shadow from the monorail all the way back. Can I take the monorails for a minute? Let's come up top here. This is why I need a new mouse. Alright, screw it. We're just going to scroll all the way up to the top and we'll work our way down. Now let's close you. Elevated tracks. Can I make you invisible for a minute? Perfect. Alright, now we can run our dirt road straight back. I don't even know if we'll get this corner of the map done today, to be honest with you. So we're going to have a lot of grass erasing to do. We're going to have a lot of grass painting back in to do. Yeah, this is going to be another nice long skinny field. Take us 10 minutes just to put a dirt road in. Alright, now we are going to continue this road around the corner and straight back around. But for now, let's bring you over this way. Yeah, I'll tie you in here. And then I want to continue this road. Let's get rid of some more grass along here. So I want to take you along here. And then you're going to come down. You're going to come down this way. Get their dirt road and we'll know where the fields are going to go. You're going to come down. This one, sassy one, time-consuming stuff. Gamer Paul, hello, yeah. I was really hoping we can knock this corner out in like half an hour, but it's going to turn into like an all-day project. Not that wide. Alright, let's bring you straight back. So I want to loop this road back out to the main road. It gives us a little bit of a break from Center Mountain. Let me just go wide. Let me get rid of the grass coming here, coming straight back. Nope, turn you on first and then make you smaller. And then this road's going to have to take a turn here in a minute and go over the tracks. And I'm going to have to come in on, because we can't go, I wanted to bring it this way and go like around the tracks and come through here. But we're not going to have enough room, so we're going to have to loop it around, and we're going to have to come out inside of here. So our road's going to have to come along here. And then go over the tracks somewhere in here. We could put a train crossing in, and it's going to have to curve down around this way. Going to have to curve around this way. And now we're going to continue out along the tracks this way back to the main road. And then we're going to have to cross the tracks again somewhere over there. Let me get off of that a minute. So I know we need to turn our tracks back invisible, but I don't like that green like stare me right in the face. Come along here. And figure out where we're going back on the main road. Yeah, and another like probably 6 to 8 hour project's going to be putting all the train crossings in. And this is the kind of stuff that like kills my arthritis, is all this painting. So my hands are hurting already. But I think I'm just going to go straight out and not mess with crossing the tracks again. This road is probably a little bit wider than I wanted, but that's alright. Gives you room to put one of those big plows on your tractor, bring it back. Yeah, I think we're just going to go straight back. Come back out to this road. And dog is snoring. Oh look, it took us 4 hours to paint one road, and alright, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good day. No. Just popped up now. You're streaming Twitch so slow at times. It's all good. It didn't even pop up for me. Oh wow. I'll have to check my... I had a Windows update, so I'll have to go in. It always messes up my stream settings. I'll have to go back in and see if it messed up my settings. Alright, so that's going to take us back out to the main road. So we have our loop in. So we have our loop in going back to the landfill. Alright, let's come back here. So I'm not going to do too much to the landfill because there's not much more we can do till we put the cell points in. So the landfill is pretty much going to stay like it is. I'll put some like trash bins and some props and stuff around here, but nothing major there. So let me do a quick save. Caught up on chat. I'm going to clean up the grass and the forest along the trees, and we're going to get another field in here. I'm going to leave our monorail tracks invisible till we're done with this area of the map, so the shadows don't mess with us all day. Alright, so let's go back to grass, and let's clean up this edge along here. And then we'll work a field in. You don't realize how big this map is till you get in here and paint one part of it. Come on, that one little spot gonna be stubborn. It is. I had this whole corner finished at one point and then something went wrong and my map crashed, and I ended up putting my backup map in and I lost everything that was done on this corner. So this whole corner was done at one point. Alright, let's get ourselves another field painted in. Matter of fact, where does our farmland end here? So let's go to, oh, not you. Let's come down here a minute. Let's go to farmlands. And, alright, so we can even you up with the road. Okay, so that answers that question. So let's go to backyard tip collision. Let's go to terrain detail. Alright, where is our... I want to leave a room for grass along the trees. So you're going to come in. I want to leave room for grass along there. So I'm thinking we start our corner right about there. And then you're going to come over this way. I'm going to leave a little bit of a strip of grass between the road and the field. So probably about there is where our field marker is going to be. So let's start working our way back. Yeah, so it's not going to be anything exciting today. We're just going to pretty much finish this corner. So it's going to be fields and grass pretty much all day today. Or for the rest of, at least until dinner time. And now we're going to have to figure out if we're going to make these fields, I'm going to leave them open for you to use, or if we're going to make them buildable and make you work for it. I almost completely forgot to put the landfill in this map. Matter of fact, when I finished this corner the first time, I completely forgot about the landfill. And I ran this field all the way back to the trees. Quick peek at chat. So when I get painting fields and stuff like this, is when I tend to ignore chat the most. And that painted out too far, so let's back that out. The only thing I hate about this is you have to be zoomed in pretty close to get a nice straight line. Did I miss anybody in chat? I don't think I missed anybody in chat. If I did, I apologize. Bring you out a little bit. And now I'm going to figure out where we're going to end this field. I want to leave enough room for your machines to turn around I will leave a little bit of grass at the end of the field. So let me bring the other end back up first, and then we'll figure out where it's going to end. I mean, I had forests in here and everything. Like, this whole corner was finished at one point. And then I did something where it caused the entire map to crash, and I had to put my backup map in. And I lost everything that was done in this corner. I'll leave room on the other side of the monorail tracks for a row of trees. So when we go to the field on the other side of these tracks, I'm going to make sure I leave myself enough space. Oh, this is the time-consuming bits that make me bored to death. I'd rather be building buildings and factories and farmyards. That's why if we ever get time to go back and finish the new Lake Valley map, there's not going to be that many fields in it. It's going to be mostly create your own. And that's actually going to be more create your own than the homestead map ever was. So that map's going to end up being almost like a 16x version of the homestead, but with all the fill types. We're getting there. Did we go straight? Yeah, that did go straight. Slaughter 5709, hello all. Thank you for stopping in, much appreciated. We're finishing this corner of the map. I'm really hoping we get it done today. So the landfill will be ahead of us. Sell point for your trash and sewage. Now, question is, how far down do I want to take this field? So I do want to leave a little bit of grass here to turn around. Let's come up a couple more squares. I think we're going to go to about here. Yeah, I think we're going to go to about there. So you'll come back this way. And then we can bring this side back. Yeah, like that, and then I can go smaller on my square and we can close this corner in. Oh, something like that. Alright, now let's fill it in. I think we're going to leave this field open so you can do some missions on it and earn some cash. Alright, almost there. Alright, so that's painted in. I'm going to do another quick save. I'm going to be saving often today. I see no update to Ritchiville today. Ritchiville, there was no factory release for Ritchiville today. There was only the pierogi factory released for the Prairie map today. But the Ritchiville map won't need an update, or will it need an update? Let me think. When was the Ritchiville map updated last? I'll have to check the Trello board. I can't remember if I was working on an update to Ritchiville or not. I'll have to check the files real quick. So this is actually here, while this is saving, let me go to Documents. When was Ritchiville? Where's my mod description? August the 5th was probably the last update to Ritchiville, so I don't foresee any map updates. Alright, so now, where is our last field number? So let's close places. Let's go to fields. Where are we at so far? 77 fields. So where are you? So you're number 77. You're number 76 back there. So this one's actually going to be 78. Yeah, so that one's 77. We'll make this one 78. Oh yeah, factory. No factory for Ritchiville today. Last Friday I sent the pierogi factory to the Patreons for the Prairie map. And I sent G.E. Kohler to the Patreons for the Ritchiville Hollow Islands map. I made a decision this morning because I'm only like 2 factories ahead. And I don't want to spend a day today building a new factory. I want to get this map finished. So I released the pierogi factory this week for the prairie map. Next week, I'll release the GE/Kohler factory for the Ritchieville Hollow and Islands maps. And I'm not sending anything new to the Patreons this week. And that'll give me an extra week to get this map finished. So I decided not to release 2 factories today, which is going to buy me a week. Alright, let's go duplicate. You're going to be field 78, which means your field marker is going to have to go about halfway down. Let's go edit, interactive placement, bam. Field marker about there, yes. Field marker about there. Now, which field is this little skinny one here? You're 75. Actually, I can't pull that. I wanted to pull. Actually, I'm going to pull that one down and make that one 78. Let's delete that. You are 75, right? No. Yes, you're 75. Okay, that's the one I want to duplicate. You become 78. You, map indicator about halfway down. About there. Right, is that the same height as that one? It is. Alright, and then we take this guy here. Actually, before we do that, let's come up here. Fields. I want to go scripts, map, toggle render field areas. That's going to give me my blue line. Now we come down to 78. Yeah, see, now I can drag this corner all the way down. To here. So I'd rather spend a day working on this map rather than building a new factory today. And we may do the same thing next week. So there actually may be 1 week with no factories, which will give me time to finish this map. Alright, so corner 2 is where? Okay, so corner 2, we got to come back up this way. That's fine. I'm glad to wait for you. Yeah, so there, like I said, we actually may go a week with no factories, just so I can get this map ready, finished and ready for testing. So I'm only 2 factories ahead. Alright, so let's bring corner 2 down to here. So corner 2 is going to go there. We'll come back and adjust that in a second. Corner 3 is going to go here. And that should square this field up. Alright, so corner 2. Actually, you're right. You're pretty good right where you're at. Corner 3. Corner 3. Let's bring you out just a little bit. Alright, so that's going to be... This will be field 78. So let's get rid of scripts. Let's get rid of our blue squares. Now we are going to go to, now we got to paint our farmland in. Alright, let me do another quick save. Let's come back here to the files. Let's find, Ricci Valley, alright, let's come in here. Let's find our farmlands XML. Alright, so we're going to add a new farmland in. You are actually going to be field 78. Let's move you over so you're lined up straight. You're going to be bits 0, 1, 3, and 7. I'm sure everybody will understand if I take a week break on factories just to get this map finished. So I'm 2 ahead, so I can release one next weekend and I can release another one the following weekend without having to worry about taking time out to build some more. Alright, let's go back. No, wrong one. You have to stay on terrain detail. Down here, let's go to farmlands. What did I say this number has to be? 0137. 0137 should be number 139. It is. So let's get this guy painted in, and we're going to bring this guy back to the road. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can bring this guy straight back to the road and won't mess with the field over here. Alright, so you're going to come straight back here. And then you'll go off the edge of the map. Alright, and then over on this side, we're going to paint it wide. I'm actually going to go over the tracks. Okay, now I can zoom out. We don't have to be real pretty. Just make sure we don't miss anything along the mountain. So it's just, I made a decision on the factory just for my own personal schedule so I can get this map knocked out. Plus I've got some real life stuff going on over the next 2 weeks anyway. Which will take time away from me working in the editor. Take this down. And we'll see where we're going to end this. Let's run this. Let's run this a little bit long. And then this corner here. So this corner here. Let's come over here so I can catch the edge of the map. So this corner here is going to be our landfill. So let's turn this one on. Let's move you over. We're going to call you landfill. Alright, so you're going to be bits. Let's just take the price up to be consistent. Alright, so you're going to be bits 2, 3, and 7. So let's come down here. You should be number 140. You are. So our landfill is just going to be something small-ish like this. And this is more for the, you don't have to own the land in order to use the landfill. This is more for multiplayers. So that'll be our landfill area. Now we're going to have to get the grass around this field. And I hate grass. Which way do I need to face? This way? Which way is the easiest to paint the grass in? Yeah, that direction. All right, we're going to fly up here a minute. We're going to paint the grass in coming back the opposite way. All right, I'm going to get the grass around the field then, and then we'll do the grass between the tracks. Will you have a new factories for this map, or will you just use... This map is specifically built to use everything from Ritchiville, Ritchie Hollow, and Ritchie Islands on it. So, for now, no new factories specific for this map. Let's go to grass. So I built this map specifically to use all of those factories on here. When we started making this map, crap, probably be about a year ago. I'm going to have to paint the grass and let me go down on my speed. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you when we started building this map. It seems like it's just been so long because I put it on the back burner a couple times. Alright, so you're going to need to go straight across. And we can finish this corner. Yeah, I swear it's felt like it's been a year in the making. Alright, let's go down this side first. What am I... No, cause we're going to have to keep changing the brush. Yeah, let's just go between the field and the road, and then we'll get the field and the tracks. So there's very little built into this map. You're literally going to have to place all your own downs. That's why it was really hard at work building all those, you know, the placeable mammoth mill and the placeable glue factory and the placeable drywall factory. You're going to need every one of those basic factories to get all the buildables done on this map. So this is not going to be a very easy map to play. This is going to be a very, very difficult map to play because you're going to need all the basics. You're going to need the drywall factory, the glue factory, the drywall factory. You're going to need the stone processing plant. You're going to need, you know, the paint factory. So the paint, the wallpaper. You're going to need all the buildables like Pennington, grass seed, trees, planters. You're going to need Tom's tables. You're going to need quality first. You're going to need water pipe, sewer pipe. So every single buildable you're going to need to get up and running first before you could do much on this map. And there's probably 50 or 60 buildables on this map built into the map. Like you're going to have to build like fish processing, you're going to have to build the bait house, you're going to have to build the slaughterhouse, you're going to have to build, you know, fish processing. You're going to have to build a couple of the forests. You're going to have to build over half the fields. You have to build all of the sell points. You have to build part of the city. So it's going to be a build heavy map. I can't wait for the fire department. It's been a long time in the making. It has been a long time in the making. It's been too long in the making. Only because we lost the FPS and I still can't figure out why. It's driving me nuts. Now I'm seriously thinking about, let me just zoom out here for a second, just give my hand a break. I'm seriously thinking about leaving this big meadow right here, this big area right here, grass meadow. This way, if you want to turn it into a big placeable area for factories, you can, rather than putting a field here. I'm like 99% positive it's going to just turn into a big meadow. So multiplayer, whoever wants to set up over here in this corner, gives you a big area to put factories down. So if somebody wants to come in like 4 people and split this map in 4 and take this corner, there'll be a big area to put animal pens and placeables down. You're going to have to put all your own animal pens down as well. You'll have to put your own sleep trigger in, put all your own animal pens down. So like I said, it's going to be a it's even going to be a very difficult map for us to test, because we're going to have to do the same thing. We're going to have to build every single buildable for testing. So that's why if we finish if I decide, it depends on what 22 does. If we decide to go back in for 19 and finish the Hidden Lakes map for 19, I want to leave that, I want to put as little as possible in that map, and again make you put all your own stuff down and build a map the way lay out the map you want to lay it out, rather than me putting everything in the map for you. Now what we could do is we can start that map and just save it for 22 and see how easy it would be to convert it for 22. So that's another option. But if we decide to save that map and convert it to 22, I won't be able to put any foliage and grass and trees and stuff on it, because it would all have to come out to get converted. Let's work our way back across here, and then we'll come down the other side of the field. So it just depends. Like I said, I'm not gonna. I don't even know if we're gonna have enough time to finish the Hidden Lakes map before 22 comes out. So we'll still play around with it. We'll still continue to work on it after this one's done. And we'll see how far we can get it. It literally just depends on how hard or how easy it's going to be to convert stuff over to 22. Let me fly back up to this side and we'll come down this side of the field. Now again, land on this map is also going to be very expensive. So you're going to have to figure out how you're going to start earning money really early on. Even so that you're going to have to earn enough money to even like put the placeable mammoth mill down. So I'm thinking, personally, when I start this map and do my own single player playthrough on it, I'm probably going to start off with just this. I'm going to find an empty grass field, and I'm just going to start off with a major silage operation. And I'll probably end up doing silage until I can get my factories, earn enough money to put factories down. Missed a strip right up the middle. But some of the fields, I like putting my own animals and farm area, and on the maps that you play. Yeah, same thing with this map. I was thinking about making a big home farm like the prairie map and putting all the animal pens down, but I think I decided to not go that route, and you're gonna have to put all your own animal pens down as well. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same way. I like setting up my own farm yard. I like putting my own house down. I like putting my own silos down. I like putting my own animal pens down. A little bit fat there on the field with some grass. Yeah, some of the fields are so massive on this map, you're probably going to just need to get 2 combines in here running. So yeah, I've got like two factories I have to finish up at some point this weekend and get them to Dixie for testing. So I'm going to have to take a couple hour break from this map one day just to get those finished up. Let's push this back, get this little corner finished. Bring this back this way. Alright, one more spot we have to get done is the area along the between the dirt road and the railroad tracks. Come over here. And I'm going to do another quick save. Give my hands a break for a minute. Nikki Fizz, hello. Thank you for stopping in. Old Man Farming, hello. If I missed anybody else, I do apologize. We're trying to knock out the... What map am I on? The Ricci Valley map. Let this save and I can zoom out a little bit and show you what we have left. Give my hands a little bit of break from painting. Painting grass. I'm going to go back, I'm going to mess around with that siren on the fire department too, but for some reason I can't get this stupid thing to shut off. It's on constantly, so I'm missing something in the XML. Alright, let me just zoom out here a second. So pretty much we have to finish like this corner of the map right here, and then the entire outer mountain will be done. I have I've got like 4 small areas on the top of Center Mountain to finish, and I've got like 2 areas on the bottom of Center Mountain to finish. So I'm thinking, and then we have all the railroad crossings to put in, we have all the sell points to put in. But I'm really thinking about 7 to 10 days probably to finish this map. Maybe 10 to 14 to be a little bit more realistic, but pretty much I'm going to call it 10 to 14. To get this map knocked out. Just depends on how much we get done this weekend. So I'm dying to go in and play a little bit more of Timberborn. I want to play with the beavers. I even want to go back in and play a little bit of Foundry. But when I do, I feel guilty for not spending time in the map here. Alright, y'all, I have the monorail tracks invisible for now. We'll make them visible again later. they cast a lot of shadows when I'm trying to paint this in. Dixieland is back in the house. So yeah, I'm almost positive we can get this quarter of the map finished up today. And then I know what I'm going to do to finish the top of Center Mountain. I'm struggling to what I want to do to finish the bottom of the bottom of the mountain by the waterfall. I'm struggling to figure out what I want to put there. It may end up being just a grassy meadow area just so you have more room to put placeables down. Or I could put a dedicated placeable lot in. So I've got to make that decision whether it's going to be a grass meadow or just a concrete placeable lot. Don't want to go under the map. Almost done with this little section. Almost done with this little section here. Now we still have to put all the little weeds and bushy bits in along the tracks, but we'll wait till we get this side finished. We'll do both sides at the same time. You know what, I might as well take this grass all the way around. Since we're here and it's working fine, let's get the grass here along the road done. Seems to be coming in pretty quick. So I still haven't decided what areas on the map we're going to start with in new farmer mode, and what we're not going to start with. And if we have to figure out what vehicles we're going to go with, I need to know what starting lands we're going to give you first, and then before we can put the vehicles in the map. Alright, cool. So that's another area done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I think we're going to put a small field in right here. Which means taking some of this grass out. Do I want to put a small field back here, or do I want to make? I think I'm definitely gonna leave this area here for a meadow slash placeable area. Bad touch, howdy y'all. I think I'm caught up on chat, but I think I'm gonna put one more small field back here, and it's literally gonna be a small field. So for now, do I just want to put some trees back here? Actually, I'm going to put some trees back here. We're going to turn this into a grassy, I'm not going to put the forest floor in, but I think we're just going to turn this into a grassy forest. Alright, so let's open up our good old farmlands XML. Let's add another farmland in. Let's call it, we're going to call it land, we'll call it landfill forest. I'll give you a couple more trees to cut. So this will be bits 0, 2, 3, and 7. 0, 2, 3, and 7 should be a number 141, and it is. Alright. So this area back here, to the edge of the map, I'm going to go over the tracks and we'll fix it with the next area. Will be like a foresty, grassy forest area. Where are we going to take this? Alright, where am I going to take this so it makes sense to end? Probably almost right up to the landfill. Yes, probably, we'll probably square this off here. And I'll probably just cut it back a little bit, like right there. On that side, and on this side we have to take it off the edge of the map. So there, this will be a little forest, grassy foresty area. So let's get the grass in and we can get the trees in. So let's get rid of our farmlands. Let me go back to, are we on grass? We're on grass. Let's go down here a minute. Let's get our grass pushed back along this border. Got to give you some trees to start with so you can get your mill up and running. So you look good along there, you look good along here. Alright, which direction do I want to paint my grass in? I'm going to paint my grass going back. Which way has the least amount of shadows? Going back this way. Alright. Let me do another quick save. Quick peek at chat. Caught up on chat. Actually, I think we're going to get this corner back here done quicker than I was expecting. Which means we can get back to working on the top of the mountain. And then I'll probably spend, I need a good 6 to 8 hours off camera just to get the map optimized. Alright, so let's go back to grass. And let's get the grass in here, and then we're just going to throw some quick trees in. Actually, before I put the trees in, I want to get all the grass and the bushy bits along the tracks done first. And then we'll come back in and we'll get the trees in. We'll do the trees last. This way all the shadows won't be in my way when I'm trying to put the bushy bits in along the tracks. We'll go along the road first, and then we'll finish up the area along the trees. Yes, if I don't come on tomorrow, it's because I'm going to spend the entire day off camera optimizing the map. And getting the file size down and getting all the textures fixed. Making the common files folder, because there's going to be a different common files folder than the islands map. This map will have its own common files folder. Which I may do because that'll help me with the FPS as well. So I actually may not stream tomorrow, and it's probably going to turn into a optimize the map day. So this will be grass with trees on top of it. You're going to have to figure out where the tree stumps are. Tree stumps will be in the grass. It's easier to see in the other direction. So let me come up here and come down the other way. down this way. Alright, let's work our way along here. Because tomorrow morning I need to release another video for YouTube. And I think tomorrow is Automation Empire. Which means if I release Automation Empire tomorrow on YouTube, I'm going to have to record another episode. So 2 hours in the morning I'll be recording, editing, rendering a YouTube video. Alright, so we'll put our trees here in a minute. The other thing I want to do is let me come all the way back out this way. Oh, missed a big area of grass here in the middle. Let's make sure I didn't miss any other grass here in the middle. Let's do just a quick flyover. Alright, so we should be good here now. Let me come up this way. This is going to be a big grass meadow. I was going to put a field here, but I'm not. We got enough fields. We'll end up with 79. There's going to be one more small field, so we'll end up with 79 fields. Yeah, I need to come over this way so I can figure out where our farmland's going to go. So I need to see if what I did over here with these little areas here. I need to see if I painted them in with a different number. It's been so long. Oh yeah, so we still have to come back here. We still have to do these strips here. So this long strip here has to get done, and the long strip back there, I think back here, has to get done as well. Let me fly back here a minute. So that long stretch here up to this building has to get done. No, okay, so the area on this side. Okay, so the area on that side is done. So this long strip here all the way over where this white is, so that strip has to get done as well. Let's get the big meadow done first. We'll come back and do that little strip. Now, I think I saw an area right over here that was missing some grass. Let me just fly over here a minute. I thought I saw a spot on this side of the road that was missing some grass right here. Alright, let me turn farmland. Okay, no, actually we're going to need farmland. Alright, so we're going to do a big grassy meadow. So we're going to do a meadow near field. What field did we just put in? 78. So we'll turn this farmland on. You're going to be 143. Move you over to there. Field, take that space out. Field 78. So meadow near 78. So I need bits 1, 2, 3, and 7. So 1, 2, 3, and 7. You become number 140. I'm missing 142. Ooh. That is 142. That could have been a disaster. With two number 143s, that would have messed everything up. It would have threw an error and crashed the map probably. Alright, so 142 bits 1, 2, 3. Alright, now we're good. Now I'm going to have to carefully paint this one in because I got to be right up against the track. and right up to the road. So at least the border of this one has to be painted in a little bit more careful. Let's work our way up this side. And we're going to have a ton of grass to paint in. I don't actually need to be perfect on this side. I just need to be close to the tracks. Back that up a bit. You gotta be careful painting this in, because if I miss like one little square like this, it throws a error. So that's why I don't like zooming out too far when I paint the farmlands in. Let's come along the tracks. So this is going to come, so this will be one big farmland. I'm not going to split it in half. Oh, he's barking at the neighbor girls are out. Oh, Diesel, stop. They're near his property. And then over here, let's take a look at this mess. Alright, we gotta go to the tracks. And then on this side, I'm gonna paint a little bit over further. We're gonna go over the tracks and we'll clean it up when we paint the next section in. Alright, now I can zoom out because I don't need to be pretty along this border for a little while anyway. So we can come all the way down. So this will be one big meadow. It's probably going to be real expensive. This is probably going to be like a $5 million meadow. get this meadow finished. And we'll see how we're gonna tie you in over there. I think we're going to take it right out to the road over here. So this little strip here, yeah, we'll include it in with. Little strip here will come out to the road. Well, I can go a little, actually I can come down to this corner and get a nice clean straight line. Yeah, so you're going to come out to this road. You're going to come down to this road. And you're going to continue back that way along the road. And then this way, you need to go along the road. And then here, where do we finish? Alright, farmland is almost done. We got a ton of grass to paint. Alright, farmland is done. Alright, now we're going to have the grass to do. We got the big grass to do. We got the grass between the road and the tracks to do. And we got the grass between the road and the tracks to do. Alright, let's do another quick save. I'll probably spend the next hour painting grass. Quick peek at chat. Good on chat. We'll get the big field done. We'll do the little strip. Then we'll do the bigger strip between the tracks and the road. Get all the little bushy bits in. And then we have to still build one more field and 2 forests. Yeah, I'm feeling comfortable that we're going to get this corner of the map done today. And then the outer mountain will be completely finished. Unless I find something on my final walkthrough that I've missed. Alright, more grass. You can tell I'm all excited about painting the grass in. Alright, let's turn farmlands off for a minute. Let's go back to here. Can't paint that much in at one time. Once we get the border done, we could paint that much in at one time. The good news is most of this meadow's done. It's just getting the borders done. So the center of this grassy meadow is pretty much done. It's just like getting like this cleaned up. Actually, this part along this side of the road isn't too bad. Get that pushed back off the road. Alright, this ain't gonna be too bad. We got part of it done already. Let's come back along the tracks this way. Yeah, this is actually going quicker than I expected, which is a good thing. Now I can see the grass better coming back the opposite direction, so we're going to fly back to the other end of the field for a minute. So we're going to go back the other way and finish that run along this border. Only because of the way the shadows run on the grass, it's darker for me to paint it in this way, and it's lighter. I can see it better going in that direction. Just the grass texture. Let's fill this in as we go. We're going to have to remember to come back here. We're going to have a big area in the middle to fix. Yeah, we are. Let's get the border done first. We'll come back and finish the middle. Come over this way. Yeah, we're going to have a big area in the middle to do. That's the quick part. Let's get the road border done. Y'all, I am doing this and missing college football today. I didn't even look to see if Alabama was playing today. I looked at lunchtime. I didn't look at the entire schedule. I just quickly saw who was playing when I took my lunch break. Watched a little bit of the about 20 minutes of the I think it was Florida and Michigan State game, or Miami. One of the Florida teams might have been Miami. Quick peek at chat. Because I ignore it when I tend to paint stuff like this in. Either that I bored y'all to death painting grass in and y'all just ran away. We'll get back to the good stuff later today or tomorrow, which is finishing Center Mountain. I'll back that out. So I was too close to the tracks. Alright, almost down to this corner. We're getting there. Alright, now let me try and do a little bit of a flyover here a couple times. And we'll see if we miss any of the grass in the middle. Yeah, alright. Let's come over this way. Here's where we have to start filling the middle in. Let me get turned around so I can see better going in this direction. Should be good there. Should be good here. Let's do a flyover going back this way. Missed a spot here. Yeah, I think this grass meadow might be good. Yeah, I think we may be good. Let me come up this way a little bit more. Should do one more flyover. Yeah, not bad. Alright, let me come back up the other way because it's easier for me to see coming down. We'll do that little spot between the dirt road and the tracks. So we'll work our way back over this way. And then we'll work our way down, and we'll come back and we'll do the other part. Alright, I'm going to take my speed down a little bit. And I'll do another quick save. Have you been able to figure out any more about Center Mountain FPS issues? No, I haven't worked on it today. I just wanted to get the rest of it knocked out. Once I optimize the map, I think I'll gain a little bit more FPS. And then while we're testing, I'm gonna experiment with some stuff on Center Mountain to see what else I can do to gain a little bit of FPS back. It's only that one little spot on the map. It's only that one block area right around where the vehicle shop is. Other than that, I'm 55 to 60 everywhere else on the map. It's just that one little block square in the center of the map for some reason. But I don't want to spend 5 hours today figuring out FPS. I want to get as much of the map done as I can. Papa Smurf will do a lot of testing on it once the map's done. Once I give it to Dixie and Papa, we start testing. I think Papa Smurf's just going to focus on FPS. Dixie and I will have to do most of the testing. Alright, let's get our grass along here. This should go pretty quick. And then we'll get our come back, we'll finish that area, and then we got to put our weeds, our bushy bits in all the way around the tracks. And we're along the tracks. Grass can grow up on the tracks a little bit. That's fine. Yeah, because right now the map is trying to pull texture files in from like 100 different files. So once I optimize all the textures and get them into one file, I may gain FPS like instantly right there, just by fixing all the texture files. And there's probably 100 extra I3Ds in the map that I have to delete. Get rid of that on that side of the tracks. We're almost back to this corner. We're actually almost done with most of the grass painting today as well. I'm going to have to do this area before we put all of our bushy bits in along the tracks. So let me, before we finish this area, let's fly over this way. Fly over this way because this should go fairly quick as well. So let's fly over here. So this one little square up here we have to finish. And then we have to we have to come over here and we have to finish this area as well, because this is going to need trees and decorations and stuff here first. All right, let me do a quick save. Yeah, the FPS might be an off-camera thing. Yeah, I really want to just knock out the rest of the map, and we'll figure out the FPS while we're testing. Oh yeah, because this last railroad station back here, this last silo and apartment complex, it's going to need parking lots and parked cars and trees and flowers and bushy bits as well. So we'll start here, we'll work our way back towards that corner again. Yeah, because last night after we finished, I spent about 2 hours working on the area around the high school and the football field and baseball fields in that area there. Yeah, let's get this area finished. Let's go down on my speed. Let's get the grass painted in here first. So this railroad silo looks like I didn't finish. I was probably waiting to finish this when I came back to finish the corner of the map. Now on the top of Center Mountain, I want to get the rest of the cobblestone out, and I want to get the rest of the concrete out. So we're going to have a lot of texture painting to redo on top of the mountain as well. So that's going to slow me down a little bit. Let me spin around. I don't know where this grass ends on this side. I got all these shadows from the trees. I think we should get there. Yeah, it just looks like we have to finish the landscaping around this silo, that's all. And around that silo. Alright, shouldn't take too long. Come up this way. Spin around. Yeah, looks like both sides of the street. Knock this square off first. Clean up this corner. And what do we have left over here? Let's knock this corner out. Let's knock this silo out. Yeah, so before I went live today, I zipped up the map and backed it all up and made myself my primary backup, my secondary backup. So in case I messed anything up today, I had 2 more backups saved. Alright, let's get this area finished. Just a little bit more landscaping. Alright, not too bad. So now it's just bushy bits and trees and a couple parking lots. Do we have our bushy bits done up to this road crossing? We do. Good. And now you're going to refresh my memory on what we're using. Let's go back to round. Let's go to deco foliage. I think you are small. I'll leave, I think. Nope. You are small. Rumex. Yeah. Alright, so that's going to be our bushy bits along here. So you'll come all the way down. You'll come all the way down. So along here. Probably out to that road for now. So out to that road for now. And we'll finish this area and we'll work our way back out. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to putting all the train crossings in because they're a pain in the butt. And we'll work that area next. So this strip of grass here has to get done next. Now, did I paint in a farmland over here? That's the next question. Let's check our farmlands over here real quick. So no, it looks like this may be all one farmland. No, the farmland's painted. They're two different colors. So we should be good. So like this silo here should be tied into that silo over here. So yeah, so this silo here, this little strip of grass, and then this silo here is all one farmland. So these two silos, the railroad silo over here and the railroad silo over here are connected, and they're the same farmland. So now you're just going to need a couple of 2 parking lots and a couple of cars, because this will store your workers. So this apartment complex here will store your workers. Alright, so where do I want to go? And what are you? You are of silo, so you are silo 8. Alright, so you are silo 8. Do I have a trees? No. Hang on a second. So what's all part of silo 8? Yeah, so that silo up there is connected. This silo here is connected. This silo here is connected. So that's all the same farmland. Perfect. Do you have any trees? You don't. That's strange. Alright, so let me go. Let's come down here a minute. Close the landfill a second. Actually, there's an empty transform group right here. I'm going to duplicate that. Let's come up here. So let's go edit, cut, and paste. You're going to be trees. So we'll get some, well, now before I put the trees in, I need a couple of parking lots. So I need to steal some, let's go with front parking. Let me duplicate that. Let's come up here and let's go edit, cut, and paste. And bam. Alright, so let's spin you around this way. And we'll get you up here a little bit further. Over this way. Alright, we'll throw a couple parked cars there. I think is that all I need? No, I need one more over here. Duplicate that, bring you back this way, flip you around, we'll get yeah, That's all right. I can hide that first park and stall just a little bit. So right there. All right, before we put our trees in, let's come back up top. Splines, traffic system, parked cars. And we'll throw a couple parked cars over here. For people living in the apartment complex where you store your workers. And we'll get a couple over on this side. There's always that one person that wants to park like right there at the front door. Alright, so throw one there. Alright, we'll call that good with parked cars. Now let's get the trees done over here. Alright, so let's close the splines. We need to leave places open. We're working on Railroad Silo 8. Let's start off with the maple. We'll start off with a maple. Let's come up here. And let's go, you're Lowe's. I don't want you there. I need you here. So edit, cut, trees, paste. And I think I'm going to take this down just a hair. I'm going to go like, make this just a little bit smaller. I'm going to go 0.8, 0.8, 0.8, just to bring the scale down a little bit. I will put a bigger tree right there. What do we have on the other side? Yeah, we got room over here. Pull another bigger tree over on this side. And we'll pull another one over here. So get a few of the bigger trees in. And then we'll grab, let me come back over on this side. Let's go back to my trees. Let's grab a smaller birch. Just drop you there a second. Come back up here. So we'll go edit, cut, and paste. And we'll throw a few of the birch along here. Yeah, that looks good. Let's come. Now, what do we have on this side? Let me bring one over here. And I got to run a row of trees completely down and around this entire road. We do. And then I'll fill this with pine trees. We'll fill this area down there with pine trees. Let's get the deco trees done first. Let me come on this side. And I'm going to duplicate this a minute. Alright, so Control B, the letter T puts it on the ground. It's free floating now, I can put it in anywhere I want. So we're just going to line this with some trees. We're going to line this side with some trees. And then I'm going to line the tracks with some trees. So go along here. And then, okay, so over here, we have to run trees out along the road. But I want to go to the stage 5. We're going to grab the bigger tree. So birch, stage 5. Throw you here a minute. And we'll come up here. And let's get you exactly where I want you. So you need to be sort of behind the power lines. And you need to be across the street from the other tree. So you actually need to line this all the way down. So that'll finish that side. Now on this side we have, okay, we have the birch on that side of the street, so I need this tree on the opposite side of the street. So I'm just going to grab this one and duplicate it real quick. And I'm going to move transform groups. Let's go edit, cut, and paste. We'll put you over here. Alright, now you are going to go, how far back from the road do I want you? Pretty much like right there. And then you have to go opposite that tree. So opposite that tree, and then this square here we have to come back to. So I think I want to get, actually, yeah, so the next one will go across from there, so that'll go there, but I don't want to go there yet. So I think that actually finishes this little railroad silo area. Bear with me 1 second while I grab my phone. P-A-I-W-E-K-K, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for taking time out of your day, stopping in and saying hello. Okay, so I think that finishes this railroad silo area. Because this is going to stay a grass meadow, so you could put your own animal pens down. We have to finish this little strip next, and then we have to do our bushy bits. The railroad tracks from here to the end of the map have to get all the bushy bits done. So I think I have to paint this farmland in again. So let me just double check my farmlands. Yeah, so that has this area here needs its own farmland. So let's open up our farmland XML. Let's grab one more farmland we're not using, which is 143. It is going to be a small forest near Railroad Silo 08. And we need to paint in 0, 1, 2, 3, and 7. So farmlands, I need 0. Alright, come on. Farmlands, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 7, which is number 143. So that's the number we need. Let's go back to square. And then this area here between the railroad tracks and the railroad silo and the road needs to be its own farmland. So all the way down. And then we're going to turn it into a small little grassy forest area. Let's get the farmland taken care of first. And then we only have, once we finish this area, we have 2 small areas to finish, and then Outer Mountain will be completely finished. So we just need to take this down to that other road bend. If you're just joining me, this is a 16x multi-fruit with the extra animals. Heavy, 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 heavy production map. It's going to be a very hard map to play. Land is going to be super expensive, and there's about 40 to 50 build your own, or there's about 40 or 50 facilities, buildings, fields, forests built into the map that you have to build before you can use them. Even the sell points you're going to have to build before you can use them. So essentially you'll have access to one sell point at the early game, which is Walmart. Walmart will sell, you can sell everything on the map to Walmart, but it's going to be a very, very low price. And then if you want a better price, you're going to have to build the better sell point. So that takes care of the farmland for this area. Now let's take care of the, let's start here, we'll work our way back. So now we got to take care of the bushy bits along the railroad tracks. Let's go back to round. Let's go back to this one. Make our circle super tiny, and we'll get our bushy bits in along the tracks. What's nice about this, I don't need to be pretty. They just need to be in. And then we'll take our monorail, we'll make it visible again. Once we're done with this area. Good old Walmart, low prices, low expectations. Exactly. So if you want to sell your paper, if you got extra paper in your mill, you want to sell it, Walmart's going to be your lower price. And if you want to sell it to like true value, you're going to have to build the true value in order to have access to the sell point. You won't even be able to get to any of the other sell points. Same thing with early game. You grab yourself a field of cranberries and none of Ricci's will have the better price, but it's not built, so you're going to have to sell them to Walmart at the lower price until you build none of Ricci's, the better sell point. Alright. You get in here and get working and don't realize how much room there is on this 16x map. We have about another mile of this track to go before we're done. Oh, wrong one. So this map will come out probably a week or two before FS22 comes out, so you'll have something to play while you're bitching about how crappy FS22 is. Alright, so that takes care of all the bushy bits all the way down to our road. Now what did I do on this field? This field it's lined with our pine trees. Okay, so we're going to have to line the other field with our pine trees as well. So let me grab one of these. Let me duplicate it. Let's throw it in our other transform group. So let's go edit, cut, paste. Alright, so you're going to have to come over here. Alright, so you're going to go here-ish. Let me get you turned. Which way do I want you? I think that's your flat side over on this side, so 90. I'm going to pull it back away from the tracks a little bit so there's room. Actually, I need to make my monorail tracks visible so I know where the monorail posts are. So before we come back to that, let's come here. Let's make these visible. Okay, so my uprights are on this side. Let's leave our monorail tracks visible for a minute. Let's come back over to here. And let's grab, yeah, this guy. Alright, so I need some of these. I think over there I went like are we every post or are we every other post? It's random, okay. So I don't have to be precise. Alright, so we're going to just duplicate this guy. I'm going to do them one at a time so I can keep them in a straight line. We'll just randomly pull some of these trees down along this line here. And we're almost done with like this section of the map. Yep, we're going to need to go all the way out to the road. So this is going to come out all the way to our other cross street. Now the other trees we'll put in bulk, but I want this line here to be really straight. So we painfully put them in one at a time. There we go. Come down to this road section. So you'll go about there. Alright, so that finishes that up to here. Now we do have to line both sides of the street with trees up to that intersection as well. But we can come back up here. And then this is actually going to become like a pine foresty, grassy area. So let's leave trees open a minute. Let's close this guy. Let's close this guy. Alright, that closes all my extra open transform groups. Let's come up here to trees. You are trees? Yeah, you're trees. Alright, so I'm going to duplicate that so we have a blank transform group. You are going to be Railroad Silo 08 area. So these are among my trees along Railroad Silo 8. We are going to go with the Spruce Stage 5. I'm going to grab a Spruce Stage 5. And I'm going to throw it like right there for a minute. Actually, I'm going to put it in this transform group. Let's come up here. Let's go Edit, Cut. Oh, wrong one. And paste. Alright, now we are going to fill this little strip between the railroad tracks and the road all the way down. And these, we can just like mass put these in. Now I'm going to only put a few here. But I'm going to fill this area a little bit further as we're going down. I think I'm going to go this direction. Just bear with me until I get my camera moved. Alright, Control B, as in boy, makes the tree hooked to your mouse as long as you keep left click to hold down. Letter T brings it to the ground level. And then Shift allows you just to put trees wherever you want them. And we're just going to literally randomize a bunch of trees in here. So as long as you move your mouse and hit Shift, it's going to pop random trees in here and there. Now you'll just go back and fill some of the bare spots in. It's a quick way of getting a forest in. Without having the trees look like they're lined up like little soldiers. If you move your mouse quicker than you're hitting your Shift key, it can really randomize your trees. Let's fill this area in here. Alright, let me do a save. Another section done. During the 2000 Christmas season, I worked at Walmart on the graveyard shift stocking toys. Man, the people that come in Walmart at 3 a.m. I know, really? I love going to Walmart just to people watch. Almost 4 p.m. I'll probably go another hour, even if we don't get Outer Mountain finished today. But my arthritis, my hands are absolutely killing me from painting all the grass in today. So I'll probably go to, it's 3:50 p.m. Central Time, my time. But I'll probably go about another hour and 10 minutes and then get out of here. Alright, so that area is done. This area, to the right hand side of the monorail and railroad tracks, all the way down to the corner, is done. Now, to finish this grass meadow, we need to line the street on both sides with trees. I need to run bushy bits all the way down the railroad tracks. On actually both sides. And then we need to run a run of trees all the way down and around. Yeah, let's get our bushy bits in first. I'm going to take... Let's close trees a minute. Let's come down here to... Where am I? Elevated tracks. We're going to make our train tracks invisible again. And we're going to get our bushy bits in. All the way down on this row. Let's get our bushy bits in first. That'll finish this part of the map up. Again, these don't have to be pretty or straight. Wrong one. Or even, or even along the gravel. Apparently. Probably somebody walking up the street. That's his, there's somebody close to my property bark. It's hard to get a good camera angle. Yeah, it's probably somebody walking up the street. Yeah, he's already laying back down. So this outer track is train 3 and monorail 3. And it's going to meet up with train 2 and monorail 2 over here by the river. When we come up here and go around the corner. Yeah, this is what really kills my arthritis in my hands is the texture painting and the grass foliage painting. Alright, quick peek at chat. Alright, caught up on chat. Tell you, y'all are quiet today. It is super boring stuff today with this part of the map. I don't even have any stories to tell you because I really never even left the house this week. Other than, wish I was closer to Pennsylvania because my granddaughter turned, she was a year and a month already. She started standing herself up this week, but she's trying to walk. Lots of FaceTime. Oop. Too far with the arrow key. Alright, let's go. Let's get this corner done. We have one more set of tracks to do once this one's done, but we have more grass and another field to put in yet. But we can get this little strip done. We have another forest to put in as well. Not like a formal forest with forest grass and, three tree types and dead trees. Not that kind of forest. Just another quick grassy forest with a couple pine trees in it. Alright, almost another section done. come up here to the double bridge. We'll come along here. We'll go along here. Oop. I don't want to cover the road. Yeah, so we still have this little triangle here to do. Alright, now, where do I want to go from here? We have to put a little forest in here. This is going to stay a grass meadow. We've got a whole ton of trees to put in, though. So let me fly over here. Yeah, we got to do... Let's get the trees along the road here first. Alright, so we're going to go with... Actually, hang on, let's fly all the way down here a minute. Let's see what I did down here so we can sort of mirror it. So I have no trees running along the road over here. That's not good. So we're going to have more trees to put in than I wanted to. Yeah, we need to bring these guys down. So this tree here has to mirror the road coming down this way. Alright. Before I went back and worked on Center Mountain for a little while, I couldn't remember exactly where I left off on Outer Mountain. So I try and take my trees and I try and get them to split the telephone poles. Now when we get close to this field, yeah, we got plenty of room. I was going to say, I wonder if they're going to be in the way of the combine, but no, we should be alright. So this guy's going to come down along the road all the way. You're going to come down here. Let's pull you there. Alright, so now I know I have the foliage to run along here. Let's paint. Let me do a quick save. They grow so fast. I know. I don't know where that year and month went. We're going to paint the grass in here between the road and the tracks all the way down. This way we could finish our bushy bits along here. Yeah, I'm really pushing hard to try and get this corner of the map done today. My coffee cup's almost empty, which is never a good thing. Alright, so let's go back to grass. And let's go back to square. And let's get this area knocked off. We get this area finished, there's really not much more to knock out this corner of the map. Matter of fact, we may knock out the rest of the grass in the field before we come back and put the rest of our trees in. So we can get the rest of our bushy bits along the tracks. I think the dog may want to go outside here in a minute. I may have to break away for a minute and let the dog out. See if he'll give me long enough to get to the edge of this road. Oh my goodness, I hope I had my mic muted. Sinuses have been killing me. I don't hear him scratching at the door to go out. I'm going to check on him in a minute though. I just want to get down to this corner. That's going to transition into another, we're going to do like another triangle shaped field right there. Now I just want to check to see what I did with these farmlands real quick. So let me just jump down here. Let me go put my farmlands back on a minute. And what did I paint? So that's this. Okay, so this little strip of grass along the road is the same farmland as this big field. Yeah, and it's going to end here on this corner. Okay, so that answers that question. So really the only thing left to finish this corner of the map is we got to put a double row of trees along the road coming north and south. I've got to get my trees along this little grass stretch over to here. I'm going to have to get a row of trees along the tracks all the way around, both sides. So pretty much we're going to have to surround this whole meadow in trees. We have a little forest to put back there, and then we have this weird little triangle to deal with. And then this corner of the map will be complete. And then we can go back and finish Center Mountain, 4 areas on Center Mountain to finish, and then 2 little areas on the bottom of Center Mountain to finish. And then this map will be ready for testing. we have all the cell points to put in. I have all the railroad crossings to put in. I've got some optimizing to do. So we're getting there. I think I want to put like this weird little triangle shaped field in over here. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do, let me zoom out a bit. Let's turn our farmlands off. Let me get rid of the grass in this area here. We're going to have to paint it back in anyway. But I want to see if I can get this a weird little small triangle shape field in here. Alright, so if we go to terrain detail, I want to be back from the road a little bit because I want to leave us room for trees and grass and your combine to turn around. I want to leave room for some trees along there. So let's start with this corner about here. Again, this is not going to be a really big field, but let's take this guy back. Let's take it straight back on this side. We get this field and get the grass painted in around this field, and I'm done with painting grass for a while. I'm going to have some grass in the middle of this field to erase here in a minute. All right, where am I going? Okay, it's a little bit further. I'm going to get closer to that where the railroad tracks meet. I don't want to go too close to the cliff because your combine, the hired help with giants is completely stupid, and they'll put your combine in the water. So I'm not putting any kind of fence or hedge or barrier there. So you're on your own with keeping your combine out of the river. So I think we'll end the field here. We'll make that just a grass meadow at the end of the field. Let's come down this way. We'll get rid of the grass in the middle of the field once I'm done painting it in. Alright, so you're going to come down this way. Yep, I got it. Sneeze guy, yeah, I know, right? We don't want that shit coming through the Twitch stream and getting you. No, it's not COVID. My allergies and sinuses kill me 24/7, 365. When I had really good insurance, I was getting monthly allergy shots. Alright, again, I don't want to get too close to the water on this side as well. So we are going to, actually let me come out one or two more squares. I'll go a little bit closer. Let me bring this out a little bit further this way first. We can always cut it back and make it smaller. So let me come out, yeah, to about here. Alright, now I'm going to take and very roughly, we are going to try and get a triangle coming back there. And again, that's really rough. We're going to, once we get our farm corners in, then we can clean that edge up. Let me fill this in real quick. And then we'll come in and get the rest of the grass out of it. Alright, so you're, oh, missed a spot right there. Alright. Yeah, so now let's get rid of the grass. Let's take it off terrain detail for a minute. Let's get rid of the foliage on the field. And then we'll get our corners in and clean up the field borders. Get all the grass off the field. Now, a little bit over here. We did miss a little spot in the field right there. Let me go back to terrain detail. Paint that in. And we have a little bit of grass over here. Oh, let me go back to grass. Take that out. I think that's all the grass on the field. Alright, so this one is actually going to be our last field. And this is going to be field, I think we're up to 79, we are. So let me take 78. Let's duplicate it. This will be field 79. And this will be the last field on the map. So let's grab the field marker, sort of throw it in the middle there. Let's grab corner 1. Oh, before we grab corner 1, let's come up top. Let's grab fields, scripts, map, toggle, render, field areas. That's going to turn our little blue planes on so we can see exactly where this field's going. Come back down here. I'm going to grab corner 1, I'm going to slide it over, and it's going to be really huge and out of shape. But we are going to put corner 1 over here. Alright, corner 2. For now, so corner 2 is going to go here. Now corner, I think I have to actually reverse these corners, but for now, alright, for now, so if you bring corner 3 over here, what does that do? Yeah, that's going to bring my triangle over. So you go over the water there. Okay, so that's not what I want. Is it field? Is it corner 2? Is it corner 3 there and then corner 2 out this way to get a triangle? No, that's not going to get the triangle the way I want it. So let's put corner 2 back over there. Let's pull corner 3 out this way a minute. Corner 1. There's a way to get a triangle, and I forget how I did it. Maybe corner 1 has to come down here. Corner 2 comes up this way. Let me try that. And then corner 3. If I bring you over this way, do I get a triangle? No. Now my point's going that way. So if I put corner 3 here, pull corner 2, no, corner 1 over this way, I do not get my triangle. Alright, so if I put corner 1 here, we take corner 2, and I put you back over there, and we take corner 3. No, you're still pointing back that way. There's a way to get a freaking triangle, and I can never remember how to do it. Corner 1, let's put corner 2 down here, and it is a corner 3 up this way. No, I still don't get a triangle. I get a square. There's a way to get a damn triangle, and I can never remember how my corners go. Let's look at a triangle over here real quick. What field are you? Oh, good Lord, I don't even remember what field number this is over here. It's probably somewhere in the 50s, I would think. Oh, look at that, we got lucky. 53, so you're corner 53. How do I get your corners to look like a triangle? Alright, where are you at? Oh, this is not... Okay, so corner 1. Okay, you're not the triangle I want. Corner 2, you're not the triangle I want. Corner 3. Alright, corner 5, you're the triangle I want. So... Field corner 1 has to be here. No, you're not the triangle I want either. I want this little triangle right here. Alright, hold on. Corner 1 is there. Corner 2 is there. Corner 3 is there. That gives me a triangle. But you're opposite of what I want. No. Yeah, you're opposite of what I want. So corner 4. So 1. That's not what I want either. It's been so long since I put triangle shaped fields in. Alright, so corner 1 goes there. Corner 2 goes there. So 3, so 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So it should be 1 over here. Should be 2 over here. And it should be 3 straight up. And it's not giving me my triangle. I don't know. So if we take corner 1 and stick it here, we take corner 2 and I slide you over this way. We take corner 3, I still don't get my triangle. This is why I hardly ever put these odd-shaped fields in. Let me find something else that's similar to this field. Let me see if I have any other small. Yeah, over here. Let me take a peek at this field over here real quick. And see if I can figure out how to move my triangles over. What field would you be? You might be, let's see. Are you 51? You are 51. Alright, so if I have corner 1 there, and I have corner 2 there, that puts my point right in the middle. If I'm going to move you slightly a minute. Okay, so you're not a triangle either. Oh crap, I just messed that field up now. Alright, so that's not I honestly don't remember how to get the triangles in. This field, I may just end up toasting this field. Alright, corner 1, let's stick you back over here. Corner 2, for now I'm going to stick you over here. And we take corner 3. I still don't get my triangle. I could piece together a bunch of small triangles. No. You're still only going to go up to there. It's driving me nuts. We're going to end up putting a whole bunch of points in. We're going to end up putting a whole bunch of corners in so I can get this exactly the way I want it. Alright, so let's pull you back this way a little bit. Let's get you right to the edge. I'm going to end up putting like 5 or 6 different points in just to get this field shaped the way I want it. Alright, corner 2 can stay about where it is. Corner 3, you're going to have to come in a little bit. But you can't come in far enough where this edge sticks over. Can I pull you up? I can. I can pull you up a little bit. That's as far as you're going to be able to go. Alright, that's as far as you're going to be able to go. Alright, so now we go duplicate this again. I swear there was a way to do it with just one triangle. Sorry, so you're number 2. You are number 2. You are number 2. Alright, now let's see if we can get another part of this covered up. So let me take corner 1. Let's pull you back this way. Let's put corner 1 right there. Corner 2. Where's 3? So you're going to come over that way. Alright, now, so you're going to come down. Corner 2 is going to come over. Alright, yeah, let me just pull it over to here. Let me pull you past there. And then we take corner 3, and it's got to come in and down. It's got to cover this part of the field. So you've got to come over like so. And then we got to get, now we just make a whole bunch more small squares. Alright, so take this one, we duplicate it again, So you become number 3. You become number 3. You become number 3. So now we take this guy, we slide him up to here. We take corner 2, and it has to come in. Oh, nope. Nope. You can stay there. Corner 3 has to come in. Actually, corner 3 is over the water. No, now it's sticking out too far that way. So let's look at this again. Corner 1, corner 2 is there, corner 3 is there. I have to bring corner 2 in to get corner 3 lined up the way I want. Alright. So you've got to come in. To like here. I had it there and I moved my mouse just a hair. Alright, oh, come on. Split the difference. Alright, so that gets me a little bit more coverage. Alright, we're getting there. So we take this one and we duplicate it again. So it becomes number 4. This one becomes number 4. This one becomes number 4. And we slide this guy up here. And we take corner 2. Corner 2 I'm just going to bring way in for now. And then corner 3 has to come back. Actually, you're going to come straight back to here. So corner 2, no, corner 1, no, okay, so which corner do I got to pull to make this come over? Corner 3. You come in a hair, and then you come over out a hair. Alright, we're getting there. Oh, come on. I'll go down on my speed a little bit. Alright, we're getting there. No, now this peak is out too far. So which one are you? You are... Is this one I have to move a little bit? No. Now I messed that line up. Alright, you go back where you were. Alright. So it's not that corner. It's not that one. I gotta pull this peak so it's not sticking out a little bit. And I think it might be this one. No. If I move you, okay, it's not that one. If I move you over a little bit, alright, this is the one that's over too far. You can't stick out past the field. So what did that do to this edge? This is why you don't see a lot of maps with weird shaped fields, because they take like 6 hours to get one field in. Now we got a little bit of coverage there that's not covered. Well, I'll put another marker there just to cover that little edge. Alright, now now we got to cover these other couple little small triangles done. So now we take this corner here, duplicate it again. You become number 5. You become number 5. You become number 5. Yep, you got it. Just hope you, yes, yeah, Mike. How fields will, yeah, this is the last field. This is number 79. Alright, so your corner 3. So I bring corner 1 over this way. It's going to mess me up. Alright, so we take corner 2. Stick you back on this side. We take corner 1. Nope, that's not going to help me. So if I put corner 1 up here, so I put corner 1 here, we take corner 2, and I bring you down this way, and we take corner 3, and I bring you down this way. What do you do for me? Nothing. You go worse than I want. So if we make you corner 3, we pull corner 1 down this way. What does it do when I move corner 2? Nothing. I'm completely messed this square up. Corner 1, corner 2, corner 3, get you this. Okay, that I can work with. So corner 1, corner 2, you've got to come down to here. And then corner 3, you're going to come over this way. And that's going to cover, we'll straighten up this line. Actually, will that get me what I want, like all the way down to here? No, because now I'm going to, oh man. No, so this isn't going to work either, is it? Yeah, this will. This will work exactly like I want it. Alright. So now we come over to here. We repeat that one more time. So 1, 2, 3. Let's duplicate you. You become number 6. You become number 6. You become number 6. Now, corner 1 is there. So you need to come over to here and back this way. So that line needs to pretty much line up with that line. Corner 2 needs to stay there. Corner 3. What happens when I start dragging you around? So you've got to come over and up. You've got to line up with this corner here. And that'll be our line going down to there. So now I've got to cover in this little square here. Yeah, I've got nothing else sticking past to water, right? Alright, so we're missing a little bit of coverage there. We're missing a little bit of coverage up here. But this line doesn't go very straight. So what happens if I pull you all the way back to here? I get a straighter line. get a straighter line all the way up to here. Now, what happens if I keep pulling you down? And can I match you up with this corner? I can. So that leaves us a little square here. That one's easy. Let's duplicate. So you become number 7. You become number 7. You become number 7. And then we just take this guy. So he comes over to here, corner 2. Just comes down to here. And then corner 3 comes all the way down. And we just cover up that little missing square. Alright, now we just have a little bit of a gap down here to deal with. And I'm not going to try and move these points because that's really going to just mess me up. So I'll just deal with this little missing corner here. Alright, you become number 8. You become number 8. And you become number 8. We take this corner and you come down this way. We just fill in this little gap over here. Let me go down on my speed. Alright, so you come straight over to here. And then corner 2, you can actually come back. Fills that gap in. And I don't think it really is going to matter where we put corner 3. So there we go. That's going to get this weird ass field in. Now let me just go through my borders real quick and make sure we're relatively clean and straight on this side. Alright, we are. Let's see if we're relatively straight on this side. Alright, now this little section here is going to have to be fixed. Now, what the hell number is this corner? How can I get this straightened up now? Tell me I have a point there. I do have a point there. So if I bring you out, what does that do to the rest of my coverage? I may end up with a little gap right there in the middle. So let's actually look at that. So if I pull you out so that line is straight, I don't leave a gap in the center anymore, right? Did that leave a little bit of a gap there? It left a little bit of a gap there. Crap. Oh, I can pull you out a little bit. Alright, so now I should have this line here going straight up the field. Which I got a gap now to fill in. Now this corner's too far out. I hate odd-shaped fields. Okay, you are not the one I want. This square here is now off. Is it corner 5? Corner 5 is now off. Nope, not corner 5. Are you... You're not the one I want. you the one I want? No. You may be the one I want. This corner here is now too far out. I gotta figure out which corner, which point this one is. So let's go back to corner 1. Okay, it's not that square. It's probably this square. Nope, I don't think it's that square. No, it's not that square. This square is off. Or this triangle is off. So if I pull you in, yeah, that's going to bring this line back to where it needs to go. Alright, so that's going to get me my line straight there. Back up to this corner. Now this corner's too far over. So which the heck corner are you? This one is off. Can I pull you back this way a hair? I can. So let's look at this line again. Is this line straight? Yeah, I absolutely hate odd-shaped fields. So that line's pretty straight all the way down. So this line is straight all the way down. And then this line here is now straight over to this corner. Except for right in here, but I can live with that. Now this corner is off now. This corner went too far now. So what the hell corner are you? Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Alright. You are which one? Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Are you this one? No. Now, which freaking peak are you? Corner 4. Corner 1. Actually, let's pull the field over instead. Let's pull the field over. We'll make the field work to this corner. Alright, let's go back to terrain detail. So let's pull this corner over. Make it work to our field dimensions. And actually I want to pull this field out past the line a little bit all the way around. So you're going to have to come down to here. And then you're going to have to go very carefully along this line. So you're going to have to come along here. So we'll fit the field to the blue line. Alright, so now you come up along here. Oh, we got another bot coming in. Or am I missing something? Oh, look, I'm going to be famous again. Twitch cannot stop those bots no matter what they do. You can report them, and they're just computers that generate random numbers. Yeah, the boss one had like over 100 different accounts that I reported to Twitch. I don't think they got them all cleaned up. They got most of them deleted. But Twitch can't do a damn thing about those bots. And I actually found something else about Twitch this week. Twitch is now owned by Amazon. Twitch is not making any money. It's, as y'all know, it's super hard to become partner with Twitch. And Twitch is not paying a lot for advertising now because it's owned by Amazon. And the streamers are not making any money. And I've talking to two or three other streamers that are going back to YouTube. They're getting away from Twitch and going back to YouTube because they think Amazon is going to, since they're not making any money on Twitch, they're going to sell it off. So they really don't give a crap about the bots, and they don't give a crap about helping streamers make money. So even I am seriously considering switching, going back exclusively to live streaming on YouTube instead of live streaming on Twitch. Because Amazon's doing absolutely nothing to grow Twitch and to help streamers grow their channel and try and make some cash. Because I have a really small channel. Most of the time I have about a dozen viewers. And I'm only getting a $100 check from Twitch like once every 5 to 6 months. So I do it more to kill time than anything, but Twitch doesn't give a crap about, well, Twitch is owned by Amazon. Amazon doesn't give a crap about the bots. Amazon's all about how much money they can make. And if you ever worked at an Amazon warehouse, it's the worst job you can ever have. Like everybody I know that worked at one point for Amazon quit and they'll never go back working for Amazon again. So even I myself, I know, I think Casket Man is also getting away from Twitch and going back to YouTube this week or next week as well. I think he's pretty much done with Twitch as well. Alright, so we've got a straight line along here. Yeah, so I think I'm going to pull this field out. Let me come up here to this corner. Now we should be good. I'm going to call this field done. Get rid of our blue squares. Alright, y'all. It's 5 o'clock. I'm going to save this and get out of here. I'm going to throw y'all on ending soon. Turn my microphone down so I don't get my ear blasted. Amazon are, yeah, money grabbers anyway. Yeah, just big business. Maybe Jeff will take his BF Elon to Mars and we won't see him anymore. Gamer Bad Touch, thank you. Gamer Paul, thank you. Sassy One, thank you. Yeah, we'll finish this little corner tomorrow. And then we'll get back to working on. I probably have another 2 to 3 hours to finish this corner by the time we get all the trees in, the grass in, and another little mini forest in. So I'm thinking 2 to 3 hours to finish this corner. Then we'll jump on back on the top of Center Mountain. We'll see how far we get on the top of Center Mountain tomorrow. But I'm just going to keep you all on ending soon until the map saves so I can close it. My hands are absolutely killing me. I can't do any more painting in. Appreciate everybody stopping in. Everybody have an awesome night. I'll catch you all tomorrow.